Dayton, Ohio became a hub for Gypsy life, and when you look into the history, you will find one surname that appears over and over again: Stanley. The story of the Stanleys began in England, and within the Gypsy community, they were very prominent. Today's journey finds us in Dayton, Ohio, and Calvary Cemetery, and the story of this particular man is an interesting one. Although you'll notice the surname of Ely at the top of the mausoleum, records show that this mausoleum was also the final resting place of Frank P. Stanley, also known as the last King of the Gypsies. And this story wasn't one that was originally known to the public. Mr. Stanley passed away in April of 1929. Cemetery workers would notice a strange and mysterious happening every April. For years, those workers would find broken wine bottles at the door of this very mausoleum. Well, those odd happenings led to some research to try to find out why these bottles were broken here every April. That's when the discovery of the obituary and other records pointed towards this conclusion. His name is nowhere to be found on the mausoleum, but his final remains are there. In an earlier video, I visited Woodland Cemetery just across the way in Dayton, and I visited the grave of Levi and Matilda Stanley, the king and queen of the Gypsies. I would learn that they are relatives of Frank, whose final resting place we are visiting today. The newspaper at the time reported that he would also be buried at Woodland, but for unknown and mysterious reasons, his mother wanted him laid to rest here, possibly to hide his Gypsy heritage. We simply don't know. Whatever the case may be, we are here, paying our respects to Frank P. Stanley, the last of the Gypsy Kings.